Hey guys, this is Carolina Varsity. We're in our 2015 season and rolling into week 10, taking a look at the Ardrey Kell uh, Berry game. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm Matt Maher, the Pep Man. Here's your keys to victory for both teams in a very key game here in the South Mega 8 Conference. Ardrey Kell, you got to find a way to pressure Digsby and throw him off of his timing. Their spread offense is intricate. They run a lot of different things, and if you don't disrupt the timing, they're going to eat you alive. I think another way you can kind of mess up Barry is pound the run at him. Um, you know, Barry, they scheme very well on the defensive side of the ball. I have a lot of respect for Coach Howard. But Ardrey Kell has got to find a way to get McGinley into the game plan and then use him to open up other things.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because McGinley's a heck of a ball player, but you can't keep running him so much and then using him on defense. If he goes down, that team's in trouble.
Right.
So at this point in the season, you got to start thinking about, okay, can we use him as a decoy somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
And offensively, that's where your zone stuff comes in, misdirection type of things of that nature. That's what I would look at there if I was Ardrey Kell.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still run the ball. You just have to be multiple in the ways you do it. Barry, you had a big win over Harding last week in the Battle of Allegheny, first win in conference. You got to build on that momentum because you got to start racking up these conference wins to get yourself into the playoffs, number one, and then get a half decent seed, number two. Defensively, obviously, focus on McGinley. Make someone else beat you. He's so good at being dual threat, though. It's a hard task to just say, okay, we got to stop him and then we'll win because he's that good.
Right.
I see this being a real close game. I don't know what the report says. I know you're going to share that here shortly, but Barry's got to have this. Ardrey Kell, it's important for them too, but this is a must win for Barry if they got, some serious playoff aspirations.
I agree. So the report says Ardrey Kell over Phillip Berry, 44-34.
Ooh,
looking for a high-scoring game. So it's interesting, some of the things that you mentioned. I'm going to key on a few of those. First of all, it is, like I said, it's a very important game. Ardrey Kell's one game back in the South Mech 8 conference. They still have a shot at the conference championship.
Yep.
They went out, they're conference champions.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have the head-to-head over Catholic if Catholic wins out. We know that the best way to attack Phillip Berry is with a power game in the middle between the tackles. That's your best opportunity. So I think Ardrey Kell needs to look to have some of that in their offense. They're going to want to put McGinley to the edges and attack the edges. Well, that's going to be, if there's a strength to the defense, it's going to be kids out there that can cover space in the edges. Not so much on the inside. I think it's actually not to get into a speed game with Barry because that's Barry's thing.
Mm-hmm.
So try not to. So to flip that, Barry's got a lot of motivation here. They need to get in the playoffs. They're trying to fight. So the next game, A, should be motivation to get in the playoffs. B, they can do a lot of spoiling. They could wreck Ardrey Kell's opportunity of being a conference champion just by winning tonight. Lots of things to play off of. If I'm Barry, I'm actually going to find a way to make Ardrey Kell go to a power game because that's not Ardrey Kell's thing.
And that's been noted before.
Right. So
they've had trouble running the ball in that game against Olympic.
Yeah. So
it's time to get power and get in the end zone, and they couldn't do it.
So I would find a way to force them to that, but that means you're going to have to man up and be able to play it. But just because you can force them to it, and just because they've had some issues with some teams with the power game, doesn't mean they can't run it down your throat. So you got to be able to stop it. But if you're going to try to make a team do something that they're not the best, I'm not saying they're bad at it. I'm just saying that's not their thing. It's really McGinley out on the edges, throwing, running, etc. So try to get them into something that's not their thing, but you got to be able to defend it. They're just going to run it right down your throat.
And I tell you, you're probably going to see McGinley at safety a good bit here. Like a team like Barry, they need to have that athleticism back there in the back end.
Right. Yeah, they're going to need that, and somebody's going to have to handle Digby. You know, that's the kid's shown not only from a throwing ability, but you know, I think if you let that kid get loose, he can probably run
He's a
on
load,
you.
man.
He's a tight end,
Yeah.
convert to quarterback. So
And the other key here, Kusegi Curitin, who's going to guard him?
exactly,
No one's really slowed him down all season.
no.
And I don't know if Ardrey Kell's got anyone in the defensive backfield you'd lock up on him, or maybe they're going to try to zone Barry. Or
I think I would personally. I would put a man on him. I would lock him down. I put my best corner on him, and that's your guy. He's on the field. That number 11, right?
Yep.
Number 11's on the field. Then you're his man, and I would play lockdown on him. That's your only hope. Of course, the problem with that is you don't have a good lockdown corner. You know, you're really tight. You're really extending the field behind you. You're bringing things up. So he's one step around you. He's gone. So you got to have a guy that can do it.
Should be a really good game. Should really be a good game over off Allegheny.
I think so.
Which Barry owns again for another year.
Well, Phillip, I'm sure that Coach Evans and Ardrey Kell is going to go over and try to take it as well. But there you go. I think you guys are going to have a really exciting ball game, more exciting than probably either coach wants it to be. Thanks for watching.